make you laugh instead. And french fries grow like weeds. You get the veg all day, all the lotto tickets paid. As a king who wants you to have it your way. That's the tender, crisp bacon cheddar ranch.
Radio Dead Air. That was Liz Phair, Stratford on Guy, off of Exile in Guyville. That's just been remastered. In fact, that video and audio was just remastered. You could check those out. It's just been released as a box set. Do check that out. It's Monday. It's Radio Dead Air. It's KRDA. Hi, everybody. How are you all doing on this fine, wonderful Monday evening? We have rain. We have rain and more rain. We have a lake Lake Backyard, I've dubbed it. Beautiful lake. Not many fish in it, but we'll get there someday. If you want to hear something, send your requests to requests@radiodeadair.com. We'll attempt to play those for you. What do we got for you tonight? Got the Invisibles coming up in a few minutes. We'll hear some tracks without videos, because that's the thing I like to do. We have live What the Fuck Is Wrong With You coming up later on tonight with all the strange and odd stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a very important announcement to make before we go any further tonight. This past week, here at my home, we made an important, nay, historic discovery at my home. Something for the ages, something that we will speak of in story and song. Ladies and gentlemen, we found my water heater! Hold on a second. Okay, I gotta do this right. No. I messed up. Hold on. Let's get it to the right part. Let's do this right. Got to set the proper ambiance here for everyone. One second. Give me a second. Come on. Get here, motherfucker. Come on, we gotta do this. Come on, computer. Work with me. Help me help you. Come on. That's more like it. Here we go. There we go. No, keep playing. Come on. Ladies and gentlemen, we found the water heater! Yes! Feels good. All right, enough of that. So, those of you who've been watching for a while since I came back and reclaimed this old house, not the Bob Vila show, the literal old house. When I arrived, I could not locate the water heater. There's a closet in the hallway which once appears to have housed a water heater, but does not anymore. We looked everywhere. We looked under the house. We looked all over the yard. We looked in the sheds. We looked for hidden panels and secret stairwells and portals to fucking Narnia to find this goddamn water heater. It took a year. It took a fucking year. Where was it, you may ask? Well, apparently at some point, my father, in his infinite wisdom, decided to move the water heater to a hole he cut in an outside wall of the house and then paneled over. Now, it's important to note that also, if you're wondering why the water heater looks so shitty, it actually doesn't. It's in fantastic shape. The problem is down in this area. You see, the hole that the empty space my father devised to put the water heater into was also occupied by the hose that connects the dryer out under the house to the vent. This is where the lint is supposed to be transported out and away. Except, as you can see, it has a big hole in it because it's split open. So all of this is probably on the order of a decade's worth of accumulated dryer lint.
You're gonna show them the shelf too, right?
What shelf?
The shelf in front of it?
Oh yeah, well I'm getting there. I'm
Okay.
getting there.
Okay.
So when we discovered this panel and opened it up, it was covered. That's all dry. All of this gray shit is dryer lint. So we have patched that hose. We're going to replace that with an aluminum one when we have a chance. We've patched that one up for right now. And I had to clean out all the dryer stuff. Now you're maybe asking, why could you not find this? If there was a panel there, how did you not discover it? Well, let me show you what was in front of that panel. Where's the picture? Oh, it's on your Twitter. It's on... Alright, it's on her Twitter. No, not Twitch, Twitter. I'm so organized tonight. There it is. There's her Twitter. Okay. Twitch, Twitter, same difference. So, why could we not discover it? Well, on the porch, in front of that panel, was this. That is a solid steel bookcase, or shelf, or whatever the hell it is. That fucker weighs more than you and your mom. It was right in front of the water heater panel, which blended seamlessly just about into... If I hadn't put my hand on it, noticed it was warm, and deduced... But I have paced this house trying to deduce... If I ever go to a hidden mansion looking for hidden passageways, I'll have that shit down, because I know how to pace out a room to look for spaces that aren't being... Yeah. So, that shelf, which was also covered in junk, just all sorts of random crap, which we finally started cleaning out, was right in front of that panel. Sarah and I hauled that the fuck out of the way. I found the water heater, and we have the water heater. Now, I have checked it out. We had a technician come out and check it out. There is good news and bad news in all this. The good news is, my father, obviously because he wasn't in such great health, had turned the temperature down on the water heater so that he wouldn't accidentally scald himself when he was using the hot water. This also had the side effect of making showers approximately 10 minutes long if you're lucky. I cranked it back up to 125, and showers are fine now. The technician checked it out. He ran the electrical tests on it. He did all the basic stuff. There's no leaks. There's no damage. It's in perfect working order. Great. Here's the bad news. It's approximately 18 years old. And some people in the audience who know anything about interior plumbing and all of that stuff hear an 18-year-old water heater and they go, oh. So, this is not a water heater that is long for the world. It's working, and we're going to keep using it as long as it works. But it's going to have to go. It's eventually going to have to go, because either the heating elements are going to die, or it's going to start leaking. Something's going to happen with it, and it's going to need to be replaced. And the fellow who did the work, who did the checkout, who gave it the once over, made sure everything was safe, that there was no imminent danger of explosion. He gave us a rough estimate that's somewhere in the $1,500 to $1,700 range. And here's why. Because they don't just have to replace the water heater. No. In the time since the year 2000, when that water heater was made, they have changed the regulations, and water heaters now include an extra inch of insulation around them, which increases their diameter. So every water heater I could possibly get that would match the settings on this is going to be 1 inch wider all the way around. None of them can fit in that hole. So when I have to replace the water heater, they're going to have to fucking remodel the fucking hole to put the water heater in there. Yeah. It's going to be wee. It's going to be so much fun. Yay! So that's not at the top of the list for repairs just right now. But I thought you'd all want to know, I love all of y'all armchair carpenters and home remodelers. Oh, you can just do that shit yourself. Motherfucker, you do it yourself. In fact, you come do it for me, because I know how to do that shit, and I'm not going to spend hours and hours and hours practicing just so I don't fuck up my own house trying to remodel the shit. Okay? Goddamn. Oh, you could do it yourself. Man, all y'all do-it-yourselfers, you know what the fuck you're doing. I do not know what the fuck I'm doing. And for everybody going, tankless, you should get a tankless. You could go tankless. Do you know what's involved in installing a tankless water heater? Do you know how much the fuck that costs? Come on, kids. My God. You know what you should do? You know what you should do? You should get a fairy godmother to make the water heat itself. That's what you should do, Nash. Nash, you should get a Star Trek phaser and use that to heat your water lines, Nash. That's what you should do. Because damn, yo. Ain't y'all's money. It ain't y'all trying to budget this shit. I mean, damn. So yeah. Water heater, ladies and gentlemen, the mystery is solved. We found the goddamn thing. Dad, what the fuck were you thinking? Carved a hole in the side of the house. But wait, there's more. We replaced the, we've done a lot this past week. We've cleaned out a whole bunch. What else did we do? We replaced our mailbox. Here's the old and busted. And incidentally, just so you understand why we replaced our mailbox, this is an ancient fucking mailbox. The post down at the bottom rotted all the way through under the ground. So you see this cinder block I placed there? That was to keep the mailbox from falling the fuck over. And the next problem here is you notice this wheel rut with tire track marks in it. Do you see that shit? That's because my dad, for I don't know what reason, decided to set the mailbox about three and a half feet away from the curb. As you can see there's the curb. There's where the mailbox is. So the mail truck, every single one of the mail truck had to swerve off the road, drive up onto the turf, and cut a wheel rut. So yeah. This thing is old. It's messed up. You see this on here? This is lichen. Do you know what lichen are? That's this. Look, we're doing science class now. Those are lichen growing on the mailbox. The flag I had to put back on myself because this little nut fell out, so I had to find something kind of that worked. This used to be for the newspaper. Yeah, the newspaper, for those of you kids, a newspaper used to be the internet in analog form. And people would drive around the city in the wee hours of the morn, and they would stuff a box into your hole. They would stuff paper into your hole. They would just go around to people's holes and stuff them full of paper. Everybody's hole had paper in it. That's how newspapers used to work. So we decided this thing has got to go. So this is old and busted. Here's the new hotness. That's my mailbox now. It's a nice mailbox, you think? We had to dig a hole. We had to put the rod down the hole, fill it with cement. I had a bubble level out there to make sure the thing wasn't leaning back. We filled in the wheel rut with soil. And here you get just a nice look at the front of it. There you go. That's a classy mailbox I got. Yes, people are complimenting me on my box. Thank you. It's a very classy box. Thank you. It's a nice classy mailbox we have going on here. It's what? It's goth. Oh, Sarah says it's a goth mailbox. Okay. So yeah, I have a new mailbox now, and now it has an aluminum pole so the shit won't rot again. And what else did we do? Oh yeah, the porch. The rest of the porch. We got kind of our porch, as you can see, it's the fallout porch is what we've called it. It is infamous at this point. Over the course of many years, my father had just accumulated so much junk. So I can't even begin to describe the composition, the quantity, the categories of junk my father had accumulated over the course of 40 years. And a bunch of that junk just got shoved out onto the porch.
I have the old things on my fridge somewhere.
Toy train tracks and 15-year-old water bottles and full bottles of water. Full bottles of bottled water, 15 years old. And you know what? Bottled water, it can in fact go bad. Old vacuum cleaners. 3 different cricket cages. So many flower pots. A nutcracker. All of the mason. We have so many goddamn mason jars, I could start a hillbilly bar. I'm not exaggerating. There's at least 40 of them out there. There's at least fucking 40 of them. A half-full container of kerosene! Yay! Just all of these things. Over the course of the past year, we have been trying to clean and move and get stuff off the porch. And this weekend, we finally got to the long last part of cleaning the porch. Here's what we did. We took everything off the fucking porch. And we got a hose. And we hosed the goddamn porch down. In addition to that, you can see the rafters, the nice white rafters up there. Yeah, those were covered with mold and mildew. They had black shit all over them. Crud and crap, and it was nasty. It was unpleasant to be near. So we got bunches of bottles of this bleach-based mold and mildew remover. And we just soaked all of the beams with that, and then we hosed it the fuck down again. We did a lot, kids. We have done so much. In between this, we found time to further clean out. The living room is now a living room now. It's pleasant to be in the living room now. Sarah cleaned the fuck out of the bathroom while I was doing a bunch of other shit. The kitchen got clean. We fixed oh god, so much. And there's still so much to do. We have to do another roof coat as soon as the fucking rain stops. When Sarah can get time off work, so we have to place another coat on the roof for this year. And there are repairs underneath that fridge right there. There's a bad part in the floor that needs to be cut and replaced. Then it needs to be painted, because I don't know if you can tell, because it's just nasty as shit that the paint on the... It needs to be painted. We're going to repaint this fucking thing. And there's other repairs that need to be due, but long story short, we've been busy, and finally, the rains came. And then this happened. I'm going to have to get the, download this. Hold on. Today, it just rained, and it's still raining. The backyard does not have the best drainage, shall we say. So, that's something else we're going to have to work on as well. We're either going to have to put in more soil and grow some and replace the grass out back, or come up with some sort of irrigation and drainage shit. But the backyard. So today, this happened. Have a look. This is Loki's doghouse. Forgot to turn the mic back on. So, yeah. That was how was your week? We've been busy. And we still have a fuckload of shit to do, too. So, but anyway, that's what I've been up to. I thought it might amuse you. These foibles, these adventures in home repair. We've got a lot more to do. We have a lot to do. Anyway, hang your requests. If you want to hear something, send it to requests@radiodeadair.com. Try and put it on. Right now, though, it is time for The Invisibles. For those of you just joining us for the first time, Radio Dead Air used to be audio only, made the leap to video, but there's a lot of really good songs that don't have videos. We like to take some time out here to share those with you. An album I've been talking about for a while has finally been released not long ago. It's a project called I Only Listen to the Mountain Goats. It's where a bunch of up-and-coming artists and established artists talk about how the music of the Mountain Goats influenced their work, and they do cover songs of some of the Mountain Goats music. We're going to hear one of the songs now. This is from a band called Holy Sons. And this track is called Source Decay. Let's give it a listen from I Only Listen to the Mountain Goats. Here we go. This is the Invisibles, Radio Dead Air.
Once a week I make the drive 2 hours east to check the Austin post office box. I make a detour through our old neighborhood, see all the Chevy Impalas in the front yards up on blocks. Then I park in an alley and I read through the postcards you continue to send. As indirectly as you can, you ask what I remember. I like these torture devices from my old best friend. Well, I'll tell you what I know, like I swore I always would. Don't think it's gonna do you any good. And I remember the train headed south out of Bangkok down toward the wall. I always get a late start when the sun's going down. Traffic's thinning out, the glare is hard to take. I wish the West Texas Highway was a Mobius strip. I could ride it out forever and we'll feel my heart break. I almost swear I hear it out. It's cleaning out hard. I'm coming off the highway, I'm parking my front yard. Fall out of the car like a hostage from a blanket. Think of you a while, start wishing rain. And I remember the train headed south out of Bangkok down toward start sorting through the pile. I check the pictures and the postmarks and the captions and the stamp for signs of any pattern at all. When I come up empty handed, feeling almost overwhelmed, I let a few of my defenses fall. Smile, it's not a pretty thing to see. I think about a little old platform back in 1983.
Things was being stupid. There we go. That was Holy Sons from the compilation album I Only Listen to the Mountain Goats. It's available now. You should get it. Those were the Holy Sons. We heard Source Decay. Here's a name you might remember from way, way, way back. Squirrel Nut Zippers. They released a new album not too long ago. It's called Beast of Burgundy. I loved these guys. Great band. And they're back. And they have more. They got new music. You want to hear some? Let's hear some. From the album Beast of Burden, this is the Squirrel Nut Zippers. Carnival Joe from Kokomo. Let's give it a listen. Radio Dead Air.
Showgirls all in a row. Oh, oh, oh. I'm a Joe from Kokomo. Who's the man with the red right hand? He's ready for a showdown. Oh, oh, oh. I'm a Joe from Kokomo. He's the kind of cat that'll make you wish you'd own him. Turn around and make you wish you'd never, ever known him. Step right up and buy a ticket to his one-man show. Oh, oh, oh. Kind of a Joe from Kokomo.
Who's a chick that's got the shtick? She's got that dirty lowdown. Oh, 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 circus queen of New Orleans. People come both young and old. She will like jelly in the morning. Oh, 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 circus queen of New Orleans. She's the kind of chick makes you wish you owned her. Turn around, make you wish you never ever known her. Step right up and buy a ticket to that midnight show.
In the job. Oh, kind of a Joe from Kokomo.
She does the dance and call shalom if you could teach a wife at home. Oh, circus queen of New Orleans. He's the kind of cat who makes you wish you owned him. Turn around, make you wish you never, never known him.
Step right up and buy a ticket to his one-man show.
Brand new music from the Squirrel Nut Zippers. That is off their recently released album, Beasts of Burgundy. That was Carnival Joe from Kokomo. Got more to come. This is a new album out from, coming up. Actually, it's out soon. From the Sun Valley Gun Club. It's called The Water, the Stars. We're going to hear a track from them right now. This is called She Is Gone. Let's give it a listen. We're doing the Invisibles, Radio Dead Air.
She is gone to the bank of the river with her stockings full of stones. She is gone to be alone in the morning. just beyond the water stars, steaming the flames. Water stars, steaming the flames. And she is gone to the bank of the river.
Sun Valley Gun Club. They have a new album coming up very soon called The Water, the Stars. That was She Is Gone. We got one more tonight. This is from an artist named Petal. That's Petal. She's got a new album coming up called Magic Gone. Oh, come on. What? My shit's not ready. Why is my shit not ready? My shit is not ready, and I am discombobulated. I'm not pleased about this. I'm going to have to talk to the manager. Let me speak to your manager, please. Do you have an 800 number I can call? There we go. This is from Petal. She has a new album called Magic Gone. It's coming up very soon. Here's a track off of it. We're going to hear Better Than You. Let's give it a listen. Radio Dead Air. That was Petal. I really like that one. From the upcoming album Magic Gone, we heard Better Than You. Before that, Sun Valley Gun Club. Album is called The Water, The Stars. It'll be available soon. We heard She Is Gone. We heard Squirrel Nut Zippers. They have one out. Brand new album is out. It's called Beasts of Burgundy. You can get it now. You heard Carnival Joe from Kokomo. We started with Holy Sons from the compilation album I Only Listen to the Mountain Goats. That was their cover of the Mountain Goats song Source Decay. That was our Invisibles for this week. Wow, that is a horrible place for my visualizer to stop. That is something threw up on my wall. And they went about it with gusto. Look at that. That is the worst green. That is the worst green color in the world. We're just going to sit here and appreciate it for a minute. That is a horrible color. Wow, can you just take in how bad a color green that is? Fuck me. The purple stripes, they're not helping. Someone is very ill. That's what this color says. Someone is very ill. Get them to the hospital because they might die. That's what that color is. It's Monday night, Radio Dead Air. We are taking requests. If you want to hear something, send it to requests@radiodeadair.com. Yes, that's an email address. Do you understand email? Just go to Google. You do the Gmail thing. That's how you just send it to me. We have lots more to come. I hope you are standing by. I'm going to talk a little bit about the Westworld Season 2 premiere because I saw it. I liked it. Really excited about what's coming up in the season. We'll discuss that stuff a bit. No spoilers. You babies. We will have videos and producer spotlights and What the Fuck is Wrong with You Live will be coming up. Oh yes, as always. Right now, let's see what we're going to do. What shall we do? What shall we do? Let's do the second part of Excalibur. How about that? How about that, y'all? Here we go. Sit back, enjoy, send in your requests. We have lots more to come. It's Monday. Radio Dead Air.